stitch length to the biggest.
Okay.
在做什么啊？
Second,
join 那个 sleeve 去到那个衣服上面。现在要像你这样子 crease 它的 sleeves。
this is your notch on the other side. Where's your other notch? Oh, here, okay. Second thing, you want to identify where your notches are.
Oh, yeah,
So you
that-
see one side has 2 lines, one side has 1 line, right?
Yes.
Doesn't matter which one you start first.
Okay.
Okay. I will sew right next to the overlock stitch. Okay, place my needle down. Don't need to reverse.
Okay.
Place your finger behind. Remember, you cannot move your finger, right?
Yeah.
Push it
Oh, it's
against
the
the
same
footer.
ah.
The same. Don't need to reverse as well. Use the overlock stitch as your guide to sew this. And pull slightly. When you pull, right, make sure that you don't pull the whole thing out. Yeah, if not, this side will start to come out.
Yeah. From the notch
Yep, correct.
until the next notch.
Correct, until the next notch.
No wonder.
notch 是什么？
那个我们画那个线呢 8cm 那个，我画2条线，那个 8cm 的8和5cm 那个。
Okay. After you reach the other notch, you don't have to reverse.
Yeah.
Okay, once you're done, it should look like this. You see, it kind of like curved inwards.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
Then, wait, here got stuck a bit. Okay, so once you are done with this, right, now you're going to insert it into the armhole. Okay, make sure that you're inserting to the right
side.
armhole. Okay. Do you know 1 line represents what? 2 line represents what? Okay,
Don't
never
know.
mind. Okay, 1 line means front, 2 line means back.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so if you see over here, currently this is 2 line, right? So if I were to place this here, this is the front of the dress. Is this
It's
correct?
wrong.
Wrong, huh?
Okay,
So I'll
so-
flip over. Make sure that this is now right side straight. This is 1 line to the front. That means
Oh.
front and front. Okay, if you
Okay.
insert the sleeve to the wrong armhole, you'll find that the fitting will be right off.
Okay.
Okay, so now everything is right side out. I'm gonna grab my palm, right, my hand, right, I'm gonna place it inside and hold onto the side seam. So I'll match side seam to side seam.
Oh, okay.
Like
可以
this.
打给我吗？
Okay,
可以
then
可以。
this I'll flip over. See, I'm holding the 2 fabrics. One is the dress, one is the sleeve, right? Then I flip over. Then you're gonna match the side seams, so like this. Make sure they are matching nicely. Ideally, right, your armhole should also have the notch, but however, because we got lining, you can't see the line there already, right? Okay, so it's fine. All you need to do is to identify where your notch is on your sleeve.
Oh.
Okay, so her notch is here. I will pin it to the main fabric first. Okay, then do the other side.
So join the armpit first, then the 2 notches.
Correct. The seam here,
Yes.
then the notch and notch. So long as the fabric from the seam to the notch here all lays flat, right?
Yes.
That's good enough. Right? You don't need to match the notches because there's no notch here.
Okay.
Okay, then after you pin the seam, notch and notch, then what we're gonna do next is grab your sleeve and armhole. We're going to just tuck it like that. Kind of pull it.
Yeah.
Okay, then you pin the top. I'm not matching anything else.
Yeah.
Just pulling the top, pinning this down, then start to piece out everything. Make sure everything is matching nicely. Then. So you want to spend some time just making sure everything matches before you sew. If not, you find yourself unpicking very often. The top part I didn't match anything. I just pull and then I just pin. If you
Yeah.
realize after you pull and you pin, right, one side has a bit more fabric than the other, right? You release the center pin and start to ease out the fabric, meaning put a bit of excess over to the other side.
Okay.
Then once you press down, right, everything should be matching. So even though you see it's a bit wavy, right, it looks like it's not matching. But once I press down, you see, it actually
Yeah.
matches. Okay, this is more important, okay? Then once you're done, because now currently it's at 5, right, because we did the crimping. Remember to change back to the original stitch length,
Yeah.
because oftentimes students will forget, then they need to re-sew again. So
Yes.
sew another additional stitch. Okay, so you all help me to try.
More secure.
Yeah, so